Winter Veil's finally kicked off. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Also, a nice little giveaway here from Wowhead. I'll get you guys into that if you guys want to. Some of the statistics that we're running off here, some player housing stuff, a few other things to talk about. So let's just jump straight in. Oh, watching the news? No, you're not. You're not at all. You're watching the biggest giveaway Samiccus has ever done. $140 in BNet balance could be yours. You could purchase anything your heart desires with this money as long as it's in the WoW store or the WoW shop. How do you do it? You got to watch 1 hour of this shitty stream. You can get yourself the Long Boy if you do that. There's plenty of other things to be had. Get yourself the Epic Edition so you can get all the benefits of that. Get yourself a mount pack. Even if you're someone that doesn't enjoy retail, get yourself a little Classic Andy pack, right? Any of that stuff could be yours. All you got to do is watch 1 hour of this shitty stream, okay? Every hour beyond that gets you another point to enter the giveaway, so you can enter multiple times. Check out all the stuff you can get off the WoW store with this money. We're talking about nice little sweaters, the Eternal Judgment armor, the Pepe Dreadlord pillow. I mean, any of this stuff could be yours if you win the giveaway. You have until December 23rd to watch as much of my stream as you possibly can. Shit, even get the collector's edition if you want it. All this stuff ends, as I said, on December 23rd. Gather up as many points and watch time as you can. I'm here 5 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. Get in here, watch, gather up those points. For this giveaway here, we got a nice little Titan Evo sweepstakes. It's the same chair that I have. You can pick yourself a Hoarder Alliance one. Wowhead has actually teamed up with Secret Labs to do this giveaway. All you have to do is comment on this article below. So I'll leave this article linked down below on YouTube, and I'll link it in the chat right here. If any of you guys want to go comment on the article, give yourself a chance to win. Winner will be announced on December 22nd. It's not as cool as my $140 giveaway, but hey, it's a giveaway nonetheless. So jump in and get that shit done. Besides that, guys, we got the Winter Veil event that actually went live just yesterday. So this thing kicked off on December 15th, another Winter Veil event, guys. We do this every single year. A few things changed here, but very much still the same event that you know and love. So this thing kicked off. You can go to your local Orgrimmar or I should say Ironforge. Pick up your quest, get that stuff started. Don't forget to pick up your little presents under the tree. Every year there's a few different things added in. What the few different things are this year, we're not exactly sure. Last year, I think it was like the Puntable Animals gift thing that PETA didn't really like, and then one other thing. So there's always a couple interesting things happening every year that you're able to collect from underneath the Christmas tree. Festive baubles as well. So guys, don't forget, there's some, as I said before, quest lines to kick off. Seize your daily chance, though, to kill the Grunch. That's right, or I should say get the Grunch. This is the nice little pet that you can get for killing the big boy Grunch. That's right. So every year, you can ride out, and your little sleigh, this thing will take you out there to go ahead and kill this guy. You ride the sleigh, you go kill him. You can do this once a day. He will drop any of the presents that you can collect under the tree. This will be your second chance every day to get those presents. Or you might have a chance, as I said before, to get the little Grunch. This guy's called the Grinch. This guy's called the Grunch. Okay, I don't know. It's a play on words, whatever. Kill him every day. Get your chance to get some cool battle pets, a few other things, as well as your chance to get maybe some festive wares for the season. That's right.
Can always use another.
We got thank you so much for the gifted sub, man, to Ramen Fella. Congratulations, Death Knight of our Scourge. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. I really do appreciate that a lot. Besides that, guys, obviously we got the raid bosses donning the little Christmas hats and everything else. So Demancius, the all-devouring of your gifts. I don't know what you want to call him, but there he is, wearing his nice little Christmas hat. This will continue on through the raids that you do right now. Besides that, you could blow a kiss right to your Winter Veil Reveler, found celebrating this season underneath the sprig of the mistletoe. At your local inns, you can get a little achievement for doing that kind of stuff. Also, you could pick up the Dreadlord himself, Pepe, in his Christmas attire. That's right. You can go ahead and stop by the Smoky Woods Pasture Cart in Ironforge or Orgrimmar. Click on the Green Feather Pepe to obtain a tiny winter hat. That's right, a little winter or winterized version of Pepe that could ride around in your head. For those of you classic Andys out there, the Winter Veil event will kick off on December 16th and run until January 2nd. For the retail version of the game, this will also end on January 2nd. So there you go. Get in the season. Get festive. Go do your Winter Veil shit if you want to do. I'll be killing the Grinch probably every single day, trying to see what I can get out of him. Besides that, we also have some interesting stuff going on with the Brawlers Guild. That's right, if you've done the Brawlers Guild, maybe you found it a bit difficult. Well, there's been a round of nerfs. So a couple nerfs went in. I didn't find it difficult. I don't know. You guys been watching me one-shot that shit all day. all day, no problems. But people who were having problems, it looks like there's a few little reductions in damage here. The charge here reduced by 63%, the gnomish death ray reduced by 50%. Crit damage right here, and damage reduced by 84% to the cannon blast. A few other reductions here, so there you go. And then jump pack cannot crit anymore. So there you go. If you had trouble with the Brawlers Guild, should be a little bit easier now. This is the first time I actually participated in the Brawlers Guild. I will say, guys, if you haven't done it before, go do it. It's actually a lot of fun. I've been enjoying it, having a good time with it. I saw you get deleted in the Brawlers Guild. No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was someone else. There's a lot of Samiccus imitators out there. Wasn't me. Most definitely. Okay, moving on to some of the other interesting stuff happening in the game right now, guys. Player housing in full effect, full swing, and people are continuing to make some crazy-ass shit. I don't review every single thing out there people make, but this guy, he's a shaman, and he made the freaking shaman stony boy hand coming out of the ground, holding up his house. I mean, this shit's crazy. Some of the stuff people are doing out there, absolutely insane. Again, player housing kind of taken WoW by storm lately. Now, I'm not a player housing Andy. I really just kind of have a table and a gooning chair in my house right now, which is really all I need to be happy. But for those of you getting really creative, this guy created a shaman sanctuary in his home. Pretty damn crazy. Nice stuff to see. Now, how has player housing affected the game numbers-wise? Because there are effects to the numbers. Let's check this out, guys. So far for Mythic Plus this week of this season, we actually are seeing the lowest numbers that we've seen since this shit was being... So we got numbers since Dragonflight Season 1. We have the biggest drop-off we've seen out of any season. So right now, currently, from the start of the Season 3 of The War Within, we've seen an 89.85% drop-off. That's the solid blue line right here in terms of participation. That is about 10% lower. Yeah, just about 10% lower than any other season we've seen in terms of drop-off. The previous lowest season was Season 4 of Dragonflight. So that's a big drop-off. I would say probably has a lot to do with the fact that we got Legion Remix going on. We got the Turbulent Timeways going on. We got player housing going on. We got a lot of options out there besides Mythic Plus right now, so that's probably playing into this. It doesn't mean that the War Within's a bad expansion by any means. It just means I think there's a lot of other things to do right now besides running Mythic Plus. That's why I think that is, Mac. So I think, like I said, not a bad expansion, not a bad season by any means. Just so much other things to do. That's it. I think that's what it is. We also got the classic Andys out there doing their classic things right now. There's other stuff going on in Mists of Pandaria Classic. I think the Mogushan Vaults just opened up, right? So the Thundering Isle, all that. So there's just plenty of other shit happening in WoW right now besides running Mythic Plus, which I totally agree. I haven't run Mythic Plus in 2 weeks because I don't feel like doing it right now. There's other things to do, so why not? There are a lot of parts of this other parts of the game going on. Yeah, I agree. Besides that, we see the global numbers right here. You can also see China numbers, right? The Chinese, they don't drop off as hard because they just keep playing this game nonstop. We also see the numbers in terms of balancing out of the dungeons themselves. A pretty balanced season from what we've seen. Eco Dome Eldani looks like it's going to finish out the season as the most run dungeon, and then Arakara the least, but not a huge drop off between the two. I think it was a pretty balanced season overall. The seasonal numbers, we know that plus 10 and plus 12s are really the ones that people love to run, whether it's to get that 3k IO or get that Mythic track item level. That's been what people have been running throughout the season. For Legion Remix, Halls of Valor #1, Vault of the Incarnates, not Vault of the Incarnates, Vault of the Wardens, bottom of the pack here.
We have a realm.
Crowellina, thank you for the follow and welcome to our Scourge. Overall, guys, yeah, like I said, lowest season we've seen in a while, but just so many more things to do right now than just run Mythic Plus, and I think that's where really all of this comes in. Shit, forgot about time walking. That's right. I mean, there's just so much to do. There's just so much to do with it, right? I think right now the Turbulent Timeway shit is in Classic, so the Classic dungeons are live right now. You'll be running those. Just do whatever the hell you want to do. Really pumping up your item level doesn't matter right now towards the end of an expansion. Speaking of pumping up your item level, a lot of people right now not doing raid anymore, but for the numbers that are doing raid, we can look at the top DPS right now currently in the game. Marksmanship Hunter sitting there at the top, followed by Elemental Shaman, Arcane Mage, Beast Mastery Hunter, and Ass Rogue. Your bottom boys, Frost Mage, Outlaw Rogue, Enhancement Shaman, Arms Warrior, Survival Hunter, Demonology Warlock. Dropping kind of low there, interestingly enough.
Another death knight.
Oh, I'm Bear. Thank you. Another gifted sub. I'm Bear for Crow. Thank you so much for the tier 1 gifted sub. Really do appreciate it. That. Another Death Knight to our Scourge. Overall damage to bosses. Okay, this is single target damage. We see Ass Rogue really picking up the rear here, as they always do. Balanced Druid, Beast Mastery Hunter, Arcane Mage, Marksmanship Hunter, and then at the bottom, Frost Mage, Outlaw Rogue, Enhancement Shaman, Arms Warrior, Havoc Demon Hunter, Windwalker Monk, Demonology Warlock. Those are your bottom boys. Now take all this, you know, people aren't raiding right now. This is based on actually people who are participating in the raids, so these numbers could be jankified as shit. But we just look at them just for the hell of it. Right now, biggest mover up since the previous week, Sub Titty Rogue. That's right, get those titties subbed, up 5 spots. That's the biggest mover up right now. Biggest mover down, Demonology Warlock. As I said, when I saw their name there at the bottom, I was kind of surprised. Demonology Warlock down 4 spots. They were previously middle of the pack. So those are your biggest movers up and down. Not much else going on in the game. Do your Winter Veil event shit, guys. Go kill the Greench. Try to get your pet. Try to have a good time. Maybe get those new presents. See what's new for 2025. And for now, that is all in terms of news.